Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new, welcome to a new video and thank you for tuning in. I am so happy to meet you. In today's video I thought that I would do a very highly requested video, and that is my fake tanning routine. Every time I post a picture on Instagram or do a YouTube video, sometimes I do get questions on how am I so dark, what fake tan do I use, can I film the process? And I do already know that some people are quite excited for me to film this video already. So that is what I will be doing for you today. I just wanted to say I am filming with natural lighting today. I have had a day off work, so I have been able to film a video in the daytime. Hallelujah. If the lighting does keep going a bit on and off, I do apologise, but I am trying to film with natural lighting instead of using my ring light all the time. So in today's video it will consist of me prepping my skin for my fake tan, so me scrubbing my fake tan off and what I use, shaving and some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way, and then I will of course be showing you what fake tan I use and what I use to apply the fake tan with. I will then probably show you me washing it off in the morning and the after result of the tan as well. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video, because hopefully it won't be a long one, but if it is, then either way I hope that you enjoy. Okay, so before we get into the tanning routine, I am of course just going to take my makeup off, because I am going to be getting into the shower obviously to scrub off the remainder of my fake tan. So I have just put my hair up and I am now just going to take off my makeup. I probably should have took this top off before I decided to do this, because now I'm thinking, Ellie, what a stupid idea is it to take your makeup off while wearing a high neck white t-shirt, well, a high neck white jumper, but I've done it now, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. I quite like my hair up in a high pony actually. Feels like it looks quite nice. This hot cloth is so good. Yes, I am already tanned from the weekend, but it is going a bit patchy, so I do need to scrub it off. And I just want to apply a fresh layer ready for the week. So I will turn the shower on now and then we will get into the prepping of the skin ready to apply our fake tan. Okay, so for this section of the video I will be doing a voiceover. As you can imagine, the shower is quite noisy. Here I am just using an exfoliating glove from Primark. You can get a pack of 4 for around £1.50. These are the best in my opinion in terms of getting rid of excess fake tan. The mitt is really the only product that has worked well for me. Alongside the mitt I am using this Soap and Glory Scrub of Your Life, which is amazing for removing any old fake tan and is the only product that works well for me in terms of getting rid of any stubborn old fake tan that won't budge. I am now taking my everyday moisturiser. Yes, you heard it, moisturiser. This is a perfect way to shave your legs. The end result leaves your skin feeling so smooth and just amazing. I got this tip off Elle Darby and it is life changing. Okay, I have now just got out of the shower and I do look a bit bald because my hair basically blends into this background. It is quite a bit darker now than when I filmed earlier, so I am having to use my ring light, so I do apologise if it does look quite dark. I did scrub my fake tan off, so this is what I'm left with, and I have also used my facial scrub on my face. I am feeling a bit like Casper the Ghost, so it is definitely time to put the fake tan on. You all know that I absolutely love this moisturiser and I use it all the time. I am just going to put this on my face. As you can see, and my face does feel super dry. The fake tan that I have been using doesn't bring me out in spots, so I do normally put that on my face. I probably will do for this video. I don't moisturise my whole body when I fake tan. I only do the areas where the fake tan will cling to. So I will put moisturiser on my hands, on my elbows, which you can see I do have a bit of fake tan left on there, which I cannot get off. So I am just going to have to leave it there. It's not much, but I find elbows really hard to get fake tan off. And so if you have any recommendations of what I can do to get the fake tan off my elbows, then please do let me know down in the comments, because I would be really grateful to know. I will then do my feet as well, my ankles, just so the fake tan doesn't cling to the feet and leave really horrid fake tan marks. When I didn't moisturise my feet, I did find that the fake tan would cling to like the backs of my ankles, and then I'd have lines around my feet from where the fake tan was. So if I do put moisturiser on my feet, then I don't get any lines and it doesn't cling to the back of my ankles. So that's quite a good tip for you. Then I will lastly just add moisturiser onto my knees as well, because I find that the fake tan really clings to the knees, and that's another area that I find hard to get the fake tan off. So just the 4 areas, and of course my face. Other than that, I don't put moisturiser on my arms, my chest, or my thighs and my lower leg. I literally leave those areas free. Okay, I feel super prepped now and I'm ready to apply my fake tan. We'll be using is the Bondi Sands fake tan in the shade Dark. I have really been liking this. I have only recently tried Bondi Sands. I just really like the smell of this. It smells like coconuts, which is my favourite scent. If you have been here for quite a while, you will know that I love the smell of coconut. It is quite dark. I do apply 2 layers, which would explain why it does come out so dark, which you will see a bit later on in the video. When I wash this off, I do get a really nice colour, which you will also see during this video. The only downside with this fake tan, I will say, is that it gets everywhere. I mean everywhere. When I do fake tan, I do leave this to dry for about 10 to 15 minutes. I will literally stand there naked. When I go to bed in the evening, I will wear a long sleeved top and some pyjama bottoms. I make sure that my whole body is covered, otherwise I will get this all over my bed sheets and it will absolutely wreck them and they'd have to go in the bin. This does transfer. It is awful for transfer, but it is still a really good fake tan and I would still recommend it. I mean, I have been using this. I've nearly run out. I've been using the whole bottle. I will also be using a fake tan mitt. You can use any fake tan mitt, I don't really think it matters. This one is just from Velvetan, and as you can see I have already used it, so it's a bit grubby, but yeah, I do just use a standard fake tan mitt to apply my fake tan with. I don't know how many times I can say fake tan in this video. Fake tan, fake tan, fake tan. So without rambling too much, because it's absolutely freezing in this house, I haven't put the heating on all day, I will get into doing the fake tan. I have no idea why there is no audio here, but I am just showing you my before. Okay, so I have just got changed into a more appropriate outfit to fake tan in, because that towel was not a vibe and it would have fell down about 10,000 times. I always shake the bottle before I use it. I don't know whether you need to do that or not. And I do normally apply 2 pumps, so that much. I will just put it onto the area and do like circular motions. But then I will avoid the hand area until I have done the rest of my arm. So I will just go over and make sure that it's all even and there's no lines. And then what I will do is with the excess tan that is left, I will just go along my hand so that there's a lot less product and that it won't look as dark as my arms. So like so. So it will all just fade really nicely, but then goes lighter on the hands so they don't look as fake tanned. And then again, 2 pumps like so. It is so super easy. You literally just need to make sure that it's all even and that there's no lines. I also tend to avoid the wrist area. I won't try and put any on the wrist. Only because that has been a problem area for me before, where I've literally gone over my whole hand and wrist and then I've ended up with like fake tan all here, and it's just looked horrible. And like, I've looked back at some of my YouTube videos and oh my god, my fake tan hands were so bad. Then I do try and blend it in with the back, which is quite difficult when you do it on your own. And if you have got somebody to help you, then that's always a plus. Then, as I said, you just take the excess and run it along your fingers. You can also put your hand into a fist and go over your knuckles, just so you don't have like the horrid white lines. Okay, so I am now going to do my chest, and again 2 pumps around my whole body. This is so hard to do on camera without getting your boobs out. And then I will just take the remainder of the fake tan on the mitt around my neck area. Like so. I'm literally already looking so brown, and I have only done 1 layer. So that is 1 layer to the top. I am just going to do little dollops on my face. So I'm just going to take quite a small circular brush like this. Then I'm going to apply a little, hold on, let me get the hairs off it. So I'm just going to apply a small amount to the brush like so. And then just go around my face. I basically do 1 pump on each side. My eyes look so crazy because of the ring light. But literally it gets so dark really quick now. And with going to work, etc., I can't film during the day. So I do have to film in the night time. But hopefully the dark lighting doesn't bother you. It just makes me look super tanned. And then just the other side. I then just make sure that it's blended in with my neck, so I'll move it down. And that is how I normally fake tan my face. It just looks so much nicer and it really buffs into the skin. But that is normally how I fake tan my face. So I'm now just going to move on to doing my stomach and my legs. To be honest, I don't normally do my stomach because it doesn't really come out. The only time I ever get my stomach out is if I'm wearing like a crop top with jeans or something. But on a weekly basis, I don't normally fake tan my stomach, only because I'm at work, so I'm wearing like tights and it's all covered, so I don't really see a point. But yes, I am now just going to move on to fake tanning my legs, and of course I will swivel you around to show you how I do that. So I just take 2 pumps again, and then I work it into the bottom half of the leg, but I avoid this area. I don't go around this area. And then I just work all of that into the bottom half of the leg. And then taking it up past the knee. It may take a little bit longer to blend because you have moisturised your knees. And then with whatever is left, you will then go along the feet. And again, it does just look really seamless. Okay, so now that 1 layer has been applied, I am just going to wait around 5 minutes or so, and then I will apply a second layer. I do always do 2 layers of fake tan. I don't think I've ever done 1. Personally, I don't see a point in doing 1 because if I fake tan, I want to be mega dark, which is why I have always done 2. People might think that I look quite dark now, but to me I don't. This is like a medium tan, so I will apply another layer. But as you can see, you literally cannot tell that I've put fake tan on my hands. It's just blended so nicely because of the moisturiser, and it just looks really seamless and natural. So this is after 1 coat of fake tan. Okay, so I have given my fake tan around 2 to 5 minutes to dry, and I'm now going to go back in with a second layer. Also, I find that when I put fake tan on my face, it really helps to make my eyes stand out. It makes them super blue. But as well, even if you want to go to work without makeup on, putting fake tan on your face just gives your face quite a really nice colour. And as well, it will of course match the rest of your body. So that is the face done, and I'm now looking super brown. It probably doesn't help that it is quite dark in here as well. But I'm now just going to go in with the second layer. You all know the drill. Okay, so that is what my chest and arms and face look like with 2 layers of fake tan on. I won't show you my legs again because that would be really repetitive, but you get the idea. I do just look a lot more darker now as well. This will develop overnight, of course. Well, I think it does anyway. When I wake up, I always look a lot darker. But I will check in with you in the morning when I have freshly washed off my fake tan and with the final result of what this fake tan will look like. Good morning everybody, it is now around 6:20 and I have just had a shower and washed off my fake tan. It's so super early. I do not normally talk this early in the morning, but here we are. It is now time to moisturise the body, as I do feel a little bit dry this morning, and the moisturiser that I'm going to use is the Garnier Intense 7-Day Moisturiser. If you haven't tried this moisturiser, then I would 100% recommend you trying it. It is so hydrating, and if you have really dry skin, this just really soaks into the skin and makes it so smooth, and it just makes it feel absolutely amazing. So I would definitely recommend this moisturiser if you haven't used it already. Quite a lot of the fake tan has probably come off my face because I did just use my facial scrub. When I have freshly fake tanned and washed it off, I do tend to moisturise twice a week. No, not twice a week, twice a day. So I will moisturise in the morning when I wake up or before I put my clothes on for the day, and then I would then moisturise again before I go to sleep. I do as well really like moisturising before I put my clothes on because it means that it has all day to soak into the skin, really moisturise and hydrate it, which I absolutely love because I really have dry skin. And so please try that moisturiser if you haven't already. If you do want a long lasting fake tan, then you will need to moisturise a lot just to make sure that the fake tan doesn't go patchy. And also every time that I shower, I will exfoliate as well. So I will use my exfoliating glove just to get rid of any of the excess fake tan or any dead skin, so that ensures that your tan does gradually fade but nicely, so it doesn't go patchy or horrible or anything. Because I am going into work, I will probably just add a slight more bit of fake tan to my face, just so that my face does match my neck and my body. I did also notice when I woke up that my white nails have gone a pink colour. I don't know whether you can see that, but what I will say is in future, if you are wearing white nail polish, just add a bit of Vaseline over the top of the nails, because then when you do get in the shower or you are done, you could just wipe that away then and you won't have any excess fake tan on your nails. So this is after I have washed the fake tan off. Still really tan. I just love this fake tan. It just washes off really nicely and leaves such a nice end colour when the guide has come off. Okay, so that is the end of my fake tanning routine video, everybody. I hope that you have found it quite informative and you have learned some tips and tricks for yourselves. If you have purchased anything in this video that I have mentioned, then I would be really happy to know down below in the comments. And even if you have enjoyed this video still, then I would also love to know down in the comments as well. I just wanted to say as well, thank you for all the support. I have had so much love on my recent videos down in the comments, and I've had people over on Instagram say to me that they've come from my YouTube channel, and I have actually met quite a few of you out and about, which is really lovely, and it has always made my day seeing you all. So thank you so much for all your love and support, and hopefully it will all continue during 2020 and the family will grow. So thank you for watching this video, everybody, and please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button because I would of course really appreciate it. So thank you again. How many times can I say thank you in this video? And hopefully I will see you in my next one.